The ultimatum hung in the frigid air, a declaration of war. There was no negotiation in Malger's tone, only conquest, but he had made a fatal miscalculation. "You will not touch her," Kalentrak's voice was unnervingly calm, the flat, deadly tone of a collapsing mountain. Magmalite glowed in the seams between his obsidian scales. "You'll have to go through us, you festering relic," Zeoxythian crackled, arcs of lightning dancing along his spine, "and we have so much more to protect now." Malger lunged. The battle was a clash of titans. Malger was brute force, slamming into Kalentrak, but the unburnt held his ground. Zeoxythian was a blur of bronze and gold, striking at Malger's flanks with whips of lightning. I was not helpless. The humming energy beneath my skin connected me to them. I felt the shuddering impact in Kalentrak's bones, the sting of claws on Zeoxythian's wing. I felt their fury, their determination, and their fear, not for themselves, but for me, and in that shared emotion I found my purpose. Malger bellowed, shaking Zeoxythian loose and blasting a torrent of viscous, green-black fire at Kalentrak. It was an unfire that ate light and life. I felt a spike of agony from Kalentrak as his scales smoked. "No," the word was torn from me. I threw my hands out and my power surged, pouring not outwards but directly into Kalentrak. My life force, my magic, my soul, it flowed into him like a river. A silver light enveloped him, soothing the corrosive flames, knitting together the cracks in his hide. His head snapped toward me, his eyes wide with shock and a dawning, fierce pride. Malger, enraged, spun and charged for me, but Zeoxythian was there, a bolt of living lightning, sinking his teeth into the larger dragon's neck. They tumbled across the floor. I focused on Zeoxythian now, extending my power to him. I couldn't give him strength, but I could give him clarity. I felt a weak point in Malger's hide, a missing scale beneath his jaw, and pushed that knowledge into Zeoxythian's mind. He responded instantly, blasting a concentrated spear of lightning at that exact spot. Malger screamed in true pain. The fight was over. Wounded and shocked, the World Breaker scrambled backwards, his yellow eyes filled with a new fear. He gave me one last look of hatred before fleeing. Silence fell, the adrenaline fled, leaving me trembling and utterly drained. We had done it. Kalentrak approached, lowering his great head. "Elara," he rumbled, a sound of awe and infinite tenderness. Zeoxythian came to my other side, nudging my shoulder. "Our Heartstone," he whispered, his voice stripped of all mockery, leaving only raw sincerity. They flanked me, a sanctuary of warmth and strength. They didn't need my answer anymore. In the heat of battle, I had already given it. My choice was made in instinct and magic, in the desperate, undeniable need to protect them as they had protected me. I looked from Kalentrak's devoted face to Zeoxythian's adoring gaze. Reaching out, I placed one ink-stained hand on Kalentrak's obsidian snout, and my other on Zeoxythian's bronze jaw. The bond flared to life, a deep, steady, trifold cord of light and soul. It was terrifying, it was magnificent, it was home. My life as a quiet scholar was over, but my real story, the story of Elara, Heartstone to the unburnt and sparky, had only just begun.